Previously on the Reckoning series. After a rough 2012 season, the Ironmen make some roster and coaching changes with hopes for a better outcome in 2013. They manage to sneak into Sunday for the first two events, but they don't make it past the semis and then dodge relegation in Chicago. They are still hungry for a title.
Hey, let's go, man! This is not over!
Step the fuck up or go the fuck home.
They came up to us, we lend out our hand. They spit in your face, this is your promised land. Hey, where did survival go? We saw them pack up their bags and watch their hard body go. We're all dead men here after all. We're all dead men, we're all dead men. We're all dead men here after all. Got time to kill, got time to spare. We're all dead men here after all. We're all dead men here after all. Always here to lend a dying hand.
PSP Chicago last year, we lost Corey Bornstein right after the event, and honestly I saw that coming. I thought it was going to be sooner. The kid got minimal playing time at each event, and also I think he just wasn't having fun with the system, so he quit and he actually got offered to play for Impact. And then we also made a team decision to cut LJ, and the main reason behind that was because he was giving us costly penalties. After that, we needed to make some pickups. So we picked up Brandon Cornell, which was a local at the Camp Pendleton Paintball Park. We've been watching him for years. He's a smart paintball player. I like him for his age. At 16, the kid has a high paintball IQ. So I thought that was a good pickup for us. And we also picked up Nate Schroeder, which he played on Dave Baines's DMG team that was playing in the Challengers division. And once we approached him with an offer, he was all about it, so he jumped aboard right away. Those guys filled those spots, and now we're heading into Riverside.
We're going to walk onto that field tomorrow, and somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose. We have to be confident in the belief that it's going to be fucking us tomorrow. But I think it's really time to just learn from our past, learn from our mistakes, go forward, and let's start being productive with this, you know what I mean? You guys agree? We got to go do it.
Boys, and I'm having motherfuckers. Let's go!
I bunkered out their snake player. Malloy had shot me diving into their snake, and I don't think he knew that, and he came around blazing, just torching my head. I put my gun and my hand covering my head after that, you know, it hurt. It was definitely an awkward situation what happened there, but those Russians are weird.
Nate, can you play and stay alive and listen? Because you're not listening. You got us a penalty. It's a little rough to have you on the field. Yeah?
There we go,
Come on, go.
Hey, way to be.
Eric, let's ride.
Let's go, boys. Way to be, Stephen Pitts. We're good. We're good. Good?
Deep side.
Let's go. There you go, baby. Hop over the shit, boy. Hop over the shit, boy.
Steven, are you up?
Go, baby.
Steven, you good?
The Russians did what the Russians always do, you know, if you put their back against the wall, they don't sit down and cower out, they come at you and they attack. They started playing us very aggressive, you know, and usually that works.
You gotta win the point. Play to win.
All of a sudden it was tied up. I think there was about a minute left to play, something like that. The game starts. I shot the wide guy off the snake side from the back center. As soon as that happened, you know, I just had the clock in my mind. I was like, wow, we're gonna win this point. Danny was all the way down in their snake. And at that moment, I was just like, hey, you know, why not just go for it? So as I was kind of floating through the center, I was able to pick up a kill on the Dorito side, and turned out to just be Berdnikov alive. And I couldn't get a good grip on my gun, so I noticed he wasn't even looking at me. So I hang the flag, And as I hang the flag, the buzzer goes off, he turns and kind of looks at me and then shoots me like 3 times. And I'm looking around and I realize no ref saw that. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna get a penalty, they're gonna think this is a dirty hang. Fortunately, a ref from behind me actually saw the entire thing go down, so he ran in and was like, these 3 are from him, if there's anything else on him, maybe he's hit, but he's clean. So we were able to get the point, thank God the ref saw that.
Way to fucking be, Marcelo! Hey, way to be, Mel. Fucking finally had a good point. Hey, we keep fucking fighting for every fucking game.
Team on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Team!
All right, boys. It wasn't the cleanest win, but we got it. Way to fucking be Marcelo. I'm sure he's doing an interview right now. Dug it out, man. We're gonna have to play tighter against Dynasty. They're a fucking great team, you know what I mean? But that's one win. It's one win at a fucking time. That's a fucking good job. I think like we realized we just got to keep punching. If we're up 5-2, whatever time, we got to keep punching.
That was one of those games that you can't go back and say, oh, we gave them this or we gave them that, and this point was ours. They just straight up outplayed us. They shot us off the break, we didn't shoot them off the break. They capitalized on stuff, we didn't. And it was kind of the story of the way they've played us all season, really. When they start beating us like that, we just want to run at them, you know? They want to run at us too, and you just want to bunker each other. And it definitely turned into that.
Going into the last point for any match when you're down so many points like that, you just got to go out there and roll the dice. Eventually you're either going to tie the game up and now you have a chance to win the game, or you're going to lose a point eventually and game over.
It got to a point where it was just 2 minutes and they were just sitting in their bunkers, being smart, not giving us anything. So I had to get to a point where I just went to their snake, took a really quick snapshot in Dalton, got a pretty lucky shot, I guess you could say, on him. And then, you know, went down the snake, traded with Alex.
Towards the end of that Dynasty match, you know, we were able to squeeze a few points in on them, but too little, too late, and they scored the last point. 7-3 was the outcome. Honestly, the score was closer than it felt. I felt like we got beat 7-1, 7-0. It was brutal.
One-on-one, I mean, it's not that I would rather read 2-0, but one-on-ones, Dynasty's 2-0, Heat's 1-1, Russians 1-1, we're 1-1.
We're in a good
So
spot.
if we beat Heat, we're in.
We beat both.
We beat both of them. I'm telling you, we want to beat Heat tomorrow. We got to win gun battles. We didn't do that today, but we've got to go throw punches with them. You know what I mean? We can't just fucking. They go up. He goes up there. Fedorov goes up there. Go blow his fucking head off. You know what I mean?
If we're struggling, if you're a 1 and you're struggling, all right, and you're continually getting beat out of your bunker, all right, maybe let's go on the attack. You know, if it's 50-50, then I can get out of this bunker, I can get into the snake, or I can get out of this Cali, I can get into Beast, I can go up to Cobra, start putting some moves together, start going to work. I'd rather see us do that than get beat out of our bunkers.
You know, sometimes it feels like we're sitting here in this chair or that chair, and we're trying to sell you some bullshit cockamamie story. Listen, what it takes for us to put this thing together comes down to the individuals on this team just putting it the fuck together. Marcelo, you've been part of a championship team. Mouse, you were on that team. Pax, I believe you were on that team. Like, what did it take for that to happen? People had to have faith in the team. Do we have the talent to do it? Yeah. Have faith that the guys around you are going to do it. You gotta believe that shit.
Let's go, boys. We fucking take it to the next level tomorrow.
I gotta piss. Let's go. Team 1-3. 1, 2, 3. Team.
Let's go! Let's go! Be pissed off, boys. Be pissed off.
This is what we live for, goddammit. If you don't live for these moments, you are in the wrong sport. Make me fucking proud. Give it your all, that's all I fucking ask, brothers.
First point, we actually shot the snake side off the break, so that allowed me to go all the way down the snake and we shoot the rest of those guys. Point 1, Ironmen. After that, Houston Heat scores 7 unanswered points. It's just ridiculous, the inconsistency our team has, and that's with our experience and our age. You know, we're an immature team. We're one of the youngest, if not the youngest team in the pro division.
would get G's where we'd be up on bodies, and then people would die stupid. I know we had a problem getting out of the back center. You didn't want to be there for long, but there's multiple times we'd have 2 people in the back center, or just one, they wouldn't get out. And Heat, when they're down on bodies, they continue to keep pushing and attacking when we should have been the ones to push and attack, but we played really conservative and they just took advantage of it and evened it up. And every point that we should have won, they won out.
Yo, hey, you gotta switch, man. Switch what? Their charger over there. He's in the fucking Echo looking left. Mouse is looking this way, dude. He's in the Echo looking left.
The team didn't play well together. We didn't capitalize on stuff when we got the G's off the break. I can't tell you how many points we were up bodies in the beginning, and they would still be beating us to the 50s, beating us to the snake, beating us to the Doritos, wherever it was, and then picking us apart. Losing 1-7 is never fun. It's probably one of the most frustrating things.
Listen, we had a game plan. The game plan was to come out, get kills on the break. I believe we achieved that most of the time. Most of the time. The worst thing we can fucking do is get shot out of our bunker, not taking a body with us. It sucks to get shot moving, not knowing where the fuck they're at, but I'm willing to take that over just dying out of your fucking bunker. 5 on 3 and we just throw them away, throw them away, throw them away. I'm speechless, man.
Guys, Jesus fucking Christ!
Mike's talking to us and Steve Humphries comes onto the field and, and calls us right out. He was pretty angry at this point.
I know I'm supposed to be the fucking calm one here, but what the fuck, man? Our ones are atrocious! Across the fucking field!
You gotta want this, man.
What we say last night? G1, G2 off the break, almost every point, and we're still here. We're not at the middle like we talked about last night. Get the G, go up the fucking middle. What we do, sit the fuck right there and take it in the fucking ass like a bunch of punks. So keep doing it, motherfuckers. Keep fucking doing it.
It makes no sense when we make a game plan and we actually achieve the game plan on the breakout and then we just fucking sit. You got one more game, and if we don't win this fucking game, we're gonna be playing for our fucking lives tomorrow.
You're angry at this point. I mean, at least I hope my whole team is, and you want to go out and smash that 4th team. I looked at the ref, he didn't see it, he was on this side and he's on my side right here, and I go, and he's like, no, you're good, and I thought it bounced, it hit me so fucking hard. And Chrono ref from my left is like, oh God, that's a fucking hit. So he comes sprinting over and he's like, dude, you're hitting the head. I'm like, someone could have told me, fucking threw a red flag.
They're gonna fucking hit now.
We started 4-on-5 against Vicious, the second point, and we have to grind down the penalty. So we did that. I made the move to fill in the snake, and once I got on the snake, we got 2 quick Gs, and it was just back right and the snake only. So I made the highway move and ran down the snake guy, which cleared it up just back right only, and our team pulled the game out.
That was what I'm talking about. Good shit, man. Good shit.
I'm in the 50 at the Dorito side. I step out wide, I miss him. At that point, I'm like, okay, I have very little paint left. I put his back guy in, I go sprinting to go get him. I shoot him a few times. Tony's right there watching, and he continues to shoot me for some reason. Gets a major, and now they're down a body, so suck it.
We're about to lose another match and go 1-3 in Riverside, and that is not what this team set out to do. I think everybody could sense that, no one really said anything in the pit. I don't think anything was changed so much other than people just kind of looked at each other and knew like, hey, what are we doing? Let's go out there, let's win this match, let's have some pride. We were going into that very last point, and they were making a push for it. I remember them coming down the field, and we were just shooting people left and right because they were just running at us. And I was just like hiding all the way under the Dorito bunker trying to snipe people out. And unfortunately the clock expired and we ended up winning the match by a point.
We were sitting at 2-2. We didn't have the best point differential. I believe we were negative. And in the back of our minds, we didn't know if we were going to be playing the relegation match or not. And then we finally figured out later on that day, and it really sunk in that come Sunday morning, we really have to step up. The entire tournament, we really made a lot of mistakes, and we couldn't afford to make those mistakes if we wanted to play World Cup in the Champions Division.
Let's have some fucking fun, play some fucking paintball. Yeah. Not overanalyze this shit.
Give it to us.
No, let's do it. No, they don't gotta give it to us. Go take this shit from these motherfuckers. Take the souls right the fuck out of their bodies.
Fight till the end, let's go!
Hey, I need a gun, mine's
We're just pissed off we had to play, you know, that day, not because we made it to Sunday, but because we had to play for a different reason. We were playing frustrated, and that's going to make us play aggressive and just want us to do our job.
It came down to a long 2-on-2 point. Mouse set up to run down the snake, so I put in the Dorito guy and Mouse bunkered the snake guy. But before Mouse made that move, he didn't know that I had broken paint in my hopper and I only had like 20 balls left. So I went and grabbed the flag and I got to their side, and I think I could have made it. I should have just ran for it, but he just came down and shot me and I got shot like an idiot.
That's what it is. Just get ready for the next point.
Let's go, boys, come on!
Hey, just get ready for the next point. Drop it.
I'm in the 50 snake. We have total control. Paxton's at the X. The horn blows. Paxton ends up just running down the field, bunkering all their guys. Their pod guy comes out on the field. He blows him up, and I'm just like, oh my God, what are you doing, Paxton?
Yeah, after I was shooting a guy in the face.
Dude, you clearly fucking took off after the horn.
Dude,
no, I didn't. I shot him. Did. I fucking lost.
Hindsight, I should have shot him in the back before he even got close to them, and I would have saved us from getting a penalty, but they ended up getting a penalty also. So now we both have one sitting in the box.
Well, we just played for our fucking lives, boys. Let's not do this shit again, huh?
No.
You give me 50, I'll do
$50.
I'll do the smack cam on Hinman.
Oh my. The what? God. Smack cam on Hinman. I got 10 on it. You got 10?
Nate,
you got 10?
Fuck no, I'm not colluding with you.
Dude!
Alright, yeah.
Don't get big. Brandon, you got 10.
Wow, that's $40 in the pot.
That's 40. We'll get another 10. There was a lot changed at our practice for World Cup, you know. All season long we had been having these great practices against Dynasty, Impact, Tauntauns, you name it. So, you know, I had a lot of time to think, and I really just compared it to other sports and what other professional athletes do, and they do drills. They work on the fundamentals, the techniques and all that. So we decided we weren't gonna practice any other team before the event. We decided we're just gonna play ourselves. We worked on every little part of the game, you know, and really dissected that field together. And I think that strategy of practicing really changed our entire play, because not only did we understand how every single situation could break down, but when we got to the tournament, we were hungry. We were hungry to play another team, because we haven't actually had much time to play against another team and use all the stuff that we learned and, you know, go and run people down and get those kills and just play together.
Where's your gun gonna be on the break?
For the tally in the corner.
What's your gun gonna be, Eric? First ball's back up.
Yeah, first ball's back up.
And then you're gonna go rabbit. Just straight up.
Play the tape, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just shooting heads up, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, God.
I'll just keep following you. I'll be right behind you.
Okay.
I'm not gonna try to get to that corner unless we have fucking full solid shot.
Hey, call out that echo if you guys see it.
Learn the layout, work on situations, and really fine-tune everything. Just learn the layout as best as we possibly could, learn every single situation that we possibly could, and just perfect it. You know, being down bodies, being up bodies, closing games, laning off the break. We really focus on the fundamentals of every game, not necessarily playing another team. So we really went out. Our main goal was, I think we went out with 50 cases every day, and our main goal is to shoot every box of paint. I felt like the pressure was off our shoulders at this point. Throughout the year, you know, we had high expectations. People expected us to be a contending team. At this point, those, the same people talking about us being a contender, we're now thinking that, we're just pretenders, I guess you can say. So in our eyes, we felt, if anything, we felt less pressure. And I think that, in addition to the fact that we changed our practice regime, really helped us prepare for World Cup.
Bring it in real fast.
I felt like the chemistry was getting better. I feel like we had enough wake-up calls at this point. Let's go into World Cup with positive heads, clear minds.
This is when we fucking start setting the tone, all right? We learn from
I think the difference was we were having fun going into this tournament. We were excited to play paintball.
You guys smell it.
Our main focus at the Infamous practice was to use all the stuff that we had practiced at Camp Pendleton. We decided to just run points against them and put our game plans in full effect and see how we did with them, see where we were at. This was the first time we were going to get to play another team and the first time that we were going to get to see where we were on this field. Practice ended up going very well.
With Steven Pitts being gone, it puts us down a body, down to 9. Some guys can only do certain jobs, so certain guys, like say, Danny Parks right now, is not playing well. I can't put him with little Brandon. They're just too inexperienced together to hold down a snake side. So you got to have either Mouse or Eric or somebody over there with them to help them because they're just not mentally deep enough right now. And then on the Dorito side, guys are making mistakes. Like Nate's not playing well right now. He's just lost his confidence. He's capable. He's just not confident. You're going to see Mouse, Marcelo, Pats, A-Rod, Eric play a lot of paintball.
Yes, you did. I guarantee it's on camera. I don't know how, but you just shot me coming across because you don't know how to shoot the gun.
After the Infamous practice, I felt, we got off to a little bit of a slow start, but the team started playing really well and we were putting points together. And I think we were all just excited to get the event started, really. We had practiced a bunch and we still had one more practice to go against X Factor. And we were happy to get it started.
Oh, headshot! Headshot or loader or something. Look at your hopper. You should be hit. 101, go. 101.
He's snake 1 out the back of it to your right. You get what I'm saying? Oh my goodness.
Shut the fuck up like it happened. God.
Tell me to shut the fuck up one more time.
I mean, it's just not productive to do that.
Why don't you try being a fucking professional?
I brought it down to a one-on-one.
Right, I'm not mad about that. Hey, grow the fuck up.
Okay.
You cry about fucking everything, man. I'm not pissed about that. I'm pissed at how we lost every other body. Don't talk to me like that again.
If I could describe this practice in one word, it would be frustrating. Because we came into this practice thinking we had all the answers. People simply weren't playing good paintball. And for no reason, it's the day before World Cup. This is when you should have your shit together. And people were just dropping the ball left and right.
If you can't do your job, come to the coach and be like, Steve, man, dude, I'm struggling, bro. I just can't do my job today. I suck. Because then you know what we'll do? When your name's on these plays, we'll just cross it out, put somebody else in that wants to fucking play. That shield on your chest should fucking mean something. It's not the Pirate logo, it's not the DMG logo, it's not the Aftermath fucking logo, it's the fucking Ironmen logo. Are you tired of these talks? I hope so, because my throat and my mouth is tired of fucking giving them. Step the fuck up or go the fuck home. Danny, you had a great event in Chicago, if I'm correct, right, Steve? Because you shut your fucking mouth and did your fucking job for once. Out here, you have to do your job.
When Steve tells you, stand up, run down the fucking field, if you so much as go, you're cut. You are fucking cut. If Steve doesn't do his job, we replace Steve. If I don't do my job, we replace me. That's how shit works on professional teams. You guys know that, right? When the Lakers didn't do good, they fire their fucking coach. That's how it works. I'm well aware of that. And I accept that. I cannot do my job if you do not do your job.
I can tell Hinman gets so tired of telling us the same speeches, yelling at us, critiquing us. I can tell it's just the same thing for him day in, day out. I'd have felt pretty frustrated just because I don't think our players came to practice ready to play that day.
Let's try to go beat them to the bunkers. I don't give a fuck if we win, lose, or whatever. I want you motherfuckers to beat them to the bunkers. Okay? It's real simple. Beat the motherfucker to the snake. Is it easy? Can you do it? Come on. Can you do it? Yeah. You gonna beat him to the Cobra? No problem. You're definitely gonna beat him to the Cobra because otherwise you ain't got nothing else to say. Beat him to the fucking Cobra. Us. Let's go up there and fucking stuff him in the center. There ain't no reason not to. We get shot well, let's practice. I don't give a fuck. Let's learn how to do it so we do it right. Okay? Come on. We're coming. Let's go, boys. This is fucking cup. Let's go.
Team on threes. 1, 2, 3, kick!
We all got it. We understood. We were losing the majority of the points, and we weren't executing our game plan. So, you know, we all reacted accordingly, took it to heart, and from that point on, we really tried to improve upon it.
This practice was a huge wake-up call. You know, definitely got everybody's attention. I think we were all feeling pretty good about ourselves, and it kind of brought us back to ground level. So if I had to sum it up in one word, I'd say it was a wake-up call.
Today's the day. Every fucking point, every fucking second, don't do anything soft out there. You get up on somebody, make them feel you. That fucking shield on your chest means a lot, motherfuckers. If you don't realize it yet, you will day some fucking day. Get it the fuck in here, man. Let's go. God damn it! Let's go, motherfucker! Let's go, God damn it! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
I think at that point we were just so ready to play paintball at that tournament, man. We were so excited that the build-up couldn't have been any bigger. You know, we had waited so long for this, and then finally it's here. So we're ready to go. We're excited. Let's play. Point one. Come on. That first point, I got into their snake decently quick. Paxton wanted me to put a guy in on the Dorito side. I put the guy in for him. Paxton makes it to the snake one, but at the same point I'm putting the guy in, I end up getting shot. Eddie Painter, I remember, goes highway on Paxton, and Paxton just looks up like, are you kidding me? And they end up winning that point.
Step it up, motherfucker, let's go! Come on, every fucking point, boys. Every point we get better, motherfuckers, let's go!
Let's go, motherfuckers!
Let's go, MC.
Keep it up. Do not let up.
I saw MC make a good move down the Doritos, and I was like, all right, that just showed me that my team came to play. I need to step it up. Let's go, man.
This is the biggest tournament in the world. This is our last chance to make a statement to the world that, you know what, we are a quality team. We are here to contend for a title. And when it came down to it, we executed pretty well against 187.
Cocksuckers on three.
One step, one game at a time. That was one step
Next
to the top.
Let's go,
one
baby.
step. Team on three. 1, 2, 3.
Team.
I was dreaming of this match for months. We lost to Dynasty every single tournament this year, and I could not wait to get a chance to play them in World Cup. Beat them in the last event of the year and really get revenge.
At this point, we were just having fun, you know. We had a good match against 187. Now here we are with our main rival, Dynasty. We're due for a win on those dudes.
mood in the pit was definitely different than anything I've ever felt playing professional or paintball in general. It was definitely a very serious but excited feeling.
Blake and Glenn tried making a move down the Dorito side at the same time. They both tried to run me down. One of them shot me in my loader. I'm not sure who, because I had no idea when I got hit. I was right on the tip of my loader. And I had kept shooting. I didn't shoot Glenn. I think I had shot Blake. I think that did come before the hit on my loader, from what the ref said. They said that I got the penalty because I had shot Glenn, but I never shot Glenn. It was actually A-Rod who shot Glenn.
Some fucking major. The fucking...
They threw the penalty on me, but Glenn got a major too, so it kind of balanced out. We ended up having nobody alive on either side, and it was a no point.
Ironmen! Wind's not over, boys! We keep fighting, Ironmen! Let's go! Good job.
Winning that next point after the no point was huge, you know, because we thought that it should have been 3-0 us, but there was a no point, so it was only 2-0. All they have to do is score a point, and they're within 1. So to come out and win that next point was really a statement, like, this isn't going to be given to us. You could take points from us, that's fine. We're going to win this match.
Let's go, man! One step forward, baby! Let's go, boy, there we go! Hey, we keep fighting, Ironmen! We keep fucking fighting!
That was probably one of the better feelings all year, to be honest. You know, beating that team, doing it the way we did. It was just kind of solidifying our practices and everything that had haunted us all season with that team. They had clearly been the big brother that was just beating us up all year, you know, so we wanted to change that.
We wanted to take that step all year. We just fucking did it. You know how we did it? Together.
One day down. Listen up. We have a lot of paintball to play. I could not be prouder of the fucking group that's right here right now. Let's go! Let's go, motherfucker! Let's go!
That step is in the past. We're on to the next one.
Look at it.
To the top on 3, boys. 1, 2, 3. To the top!
Let's take the good from yesterday, leave the bad behind.
It's not gonna be given, come on!
We gotta go take this shit, motherfuckers. We have to fucking take this shit.
Hey, listen,
Come on, boys.
do not focus. Don't focus on the win, focus on the little goals. That's how we're gonna win this game. That's how we're gonna win the next game. That's how we're gonna win the tournament. Let's go. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Because we had beaten Dynasty the way we did, you know, we thought, hey, this is our tournament. Let's go upset some teams that had beaten us all year. First point against Heat, I remember I make it to the Snake Temple, and Mishka on their team goes right up to the X, cutting me off, so I'd have to put my tape guys in and at the same time step wide to try to put them in. And at one point I had a small window where I put all of them in, and I tried to go into the Snake. Mishka just came right back out and shot me, dive into the Snake, and they just end up winning the point slowly.
No matter which way we looked, we were looking into paintballs, you know, their shots were on, they were shooting well off the break, and they beat us pretty quick that second one.
I was in the Snake corner, and it was just me and Marcelo, and I see him make a good move down the Dorito side and go take out the Dorito guy in front of him. So at that same time, I make a move off that, and I run directly down the Snake tape, just thinking I'm gonna trade with Sam Monville. I end up getting him clean, taking out his bunker as well. I don't know how that happened. And I'm in their Snake 1, and so now it's a one-on-one with me and Sergey. I got too antsy. I tried to go run him for some reason, and he caught me first step out. So they end up winning that point. Now it's 3-0 Heat.
At this time, you know, we just need to take it 1 point at a time. We're only down 3. As long as we execute our game plan, it's very doable.
You can't go out there playing to lose. You got to go out there play to win. There's nothing you can do at this point. Time's ticking. We didn't play our game. They just ran away with it.
Now we got to play for our lives. You guys want to fucking play on Sunday? You got to win the next fucking game. What else can we do? We got to our bunkers. We were 5 up. We got bit-bapped out of our spots. But we just didn't get the fucking kills when we needed them like we did yesterday. Instead of 1 or 2 a game, it was 1 a game. You know what I mean? Just listen to what the fuck I'm saying, man. Tell me you couldn't feel the energy was off this morning.
I couldn't. I felt we had the energy, Mike. I really did.
7-1, man.
I definitely felt like we weren't prepared because, like, dude, like we had no pit crew. We didn't even have the pods over there. I mean, we were second game up.
Are we next game?
Yeah, we're next game.
Hey, you know Russians saw that, so expect the same game plan up the monster. Let's go!
All right, boys.
We got to be ahead of these guys.
We had to win this match. We absolutely had to. We face the chance of getting into the relegation match again. We win. We have a great shot of making it Sunday. This match meant absolutely everything.
The last tournament of the year, all or nothing. Let's go out, play 100% paintball.
Keep fighting, motherfuckers. Let's go. Stay focused. Stay focused.
I think we got a few G's off the break each point and attack smart, methodical, but aggressive. They just didn't have an answer for it.
Come on, motherfucker. Let's go.
We were just relieved, you know. I think we finally did what we knew we could accomplish. We finally made that next step and made it to Sunday. Now it's time to show the world what we could really do.
Everybody said we were up for that game. Like, I'm telling you, man, you could see just looking around, like, you can say you were up for the game, but it's an intangible. It's something that Steve and I can't yell at each other and slap each other and be like, yeah, motherfucker, let's go. Like, it's something you see in a man's eyes. It's something, it's inside, it's an intangible. Like, you can't get it out, you can't force it, but you could see we didn't have it. And then when everybody here got punched in the fucking mouth and got 7-1, then it was like, okay, now let's get it right. But like, we don't have that luxury tomorrow against Impact. We can't oops it and then come back. I mean, I don't even know if they play the 3rd and 4th here anymore, you know what I mean?
So just so everyone's clear, dude, this is just a very easy way for us to eliminate our mistakes. We're gonna go through this film. This guy, Josh, was nice enough to record for us. How it's gonna work is as soon as someone gets shot, we'll pause it, and you know, it's real quick and simple. You just speak up and say who shot you, how you got shot, and how you can fix it. If there's a discussion to be had, we'll talk a little bit about it, see what people think, but it's pretty straight up, pretty straightforward. All right, guys?
Hey Rod, who's pinching you out on that D side?
Baby and Beast. They're both rapping on me.
At any point, could you have gotten into Cali?
Yeah, you had to try when
Marcelo
gets
right
shot.
when I got shot. Right when you got shot, fucking K-Fed started rapping on me. They fell to the corner, and then they just moved up the field. So that's when I shot.
We picked that up from the Russians' camp, and I like that a lot because, you know, you watch yourself get shot. Now you can't have an excuse. You have to give a reasoning of how you got shot. It's not that you're getting picked on. It's now we got to figure out how you got shot, and let's fix that. So when we go into that next match, we're prepared.
No regrets tomorrow, guys. None. Everything you got for 2 games, one at a time, everything you have. If you're not done with whatever game we're done tomorrow, if you're not exhausted and spent, you didn't play hard enough. No regrets. Don't finish tomorrow, no matter when it is, going, damn, I should have done this. Damn, I should have done that. What if? Everything you got. 2 more games, boys.
So it's time to step up, man. Like, the one thing I fear sitting here right now is that you guys believe that we've already accomplished this, that we made Sunday. It's not like this has been an every event thing for us. Now we're here. It's not time to take a deep breath. Like, I've been here before with Dynasty. I've been here before. I've been here with years of aftermath of the divisional ranks. And we won tomorrow. But it was because we didn't exhale.
Feel that shit, boys. Feel that shit.
Feel that shit, all right?
Ironmen, hey, in 2, 3 years, 10 years, 15 years, you're gonna remember this fucking moment.
Yeah.
Let's go out here and leave our fucking hearts on this fucking field. Make me fucking proud, boys.
Come on, win,
Mistake-free
cup, or die
paintball.
fucking trying, motherfuckers. Let's go.
Hey, boys, live in the moment. Quiet in that business.
I felt like we really knew what they were going to do, you know, and it seemed like a team that was going to match up well against us. You know, I thought that we had a very good chance of beating them. I felt that our style was very fit to beat a team like that. We knew that we had to play smart. We couldn't make mistakes. We had to stay out of the penalty box. And I felt if we did those things, you know, we would come out on top.
Let's go, boys!
Going into Impact, I wasn't too worried. I felt that if we played our game, we played how we could have, we were going to beat them. Impact's a great team. Houston Heat's a great team. All these top teams are great teams, but I feel that we're in that top class when we play how we can play.
We're not giving it 100, come on!
We can beat them out of their fucking bunkers. Stay the fuck alive, get the G1 or G2 with our bodies alive, put it the fuck together.
We're only down 1. Let's go, boys. Hey, Ironmen! Let's fucking go, okay?
0-0, new match. 3-2, boys.
Team.
Let's go.
Fight, boys! Go on, man! Fight! Keep your heads up!
It is not over!
It wasn't smart on MC's part because he shot Zane before Zane shot him, but MC kept shooting and spun with him to keep shooting Zane, and if he hadn't done that, he wouldn't have gotten the major. If that point had gone our way, it would have been 4-3, but instead we lose that point, so it ends up 5-2, and now we start the next point with 4.
Fight, you motherfuckers! Fuck! Don't fucking give up! Fuck on!
I don't think the team gave up, but I think the team was tired at that point. I think if someone had to set an example that this match wasn't over, it was me. And I made a move down that snake side, and we won that point. So now it's 5-3 them. We still have a chance to at least tie the match, put it in overtime.
Shut the fuck up!
Aaron, have composure, man.
Just fucking let me right fucking
That's what lost us the game.
I think the team just started somewhat falling apart, you know? It started in the pits, transpired onto the field. We weren't on the same page, we stopped communicating. We stopped doing all the little things that got us to that point.
The focus is not fucking there, guys.
Marcel, I know you're tired, but we knew this is what it was going to come down to.
I understand, like, we need to play our team, though. Like, no! Stop. You.
Who are we going to play, Marcelo?
Hey.
Mike just wanted to keep running me and Mouse as the wide guys. And, you know, we were getting tired. And you got to see that and have some faith in some of the younger guys. Let them go in there, get a spin in front of us. Let us maybe play the 2. And so that's where we just kind of disagreed. We didn't see eye to eye on putting certain players in, but that's not my call.
It doesn't matter how many points you ran, what we've done. We got guys shot out of our bunkers. We can go back right now and watch the video. It wasn't one guy. I mean, that penalty was pretty fucking dumb. So that's the fuck. But that wasn't one guy.
Come on.
Fucking stings. These people can never understand this fucking feeling. But it's what we do with this feeling going forward. I don't really say shit till about 10 minutes after a match. Just give yourself some time to cool down before you say some shit you're gonna fucking regret for a while. What it is, man. Let's go pack our shit up.
Team on 3.
Bring it in. Last time for the year.
Practice next weekend, boys. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Team!
Well, after World Cup, decided to part ways with Mike Hinman.
I wasn't sure if we were going to go through with it or not, And then there was a couple of ideas that popped up of what we could do if we wanted to replace Hinman. I was kind of sad, you know, he was not only my coach for so long, he was one of my best friends. But, you know, sometimes change is a good thing.
MC will also no longer be playing with us, and Danny Park got picked up on Impact. You know, good for Danny. He got a paycheck and wanted to leave, so that's his own prerogative.
Why are you getting shit in my snug shirt? I could fuck you up. You could.
We decided to merge with San Jose Royalty.
Right off the bat, we were all, you know, meshing real well. Everybody was just excited to get the season going. Shane, you know, he already had coached the Ironmen before, so we were excited about that again. And a lot of people don't know this kid, but Alex Williams, he's actually our main coach since Shane plays as well. He's kind of been in like the shadows of Shane over the seasons. He's a smart kid. People are gonna start noticing him probably this season. And these kids, you know, they're young and hungry, just, you know, kind of like our squad already. So when we combined it, it was not much of a difference. We just got right on the same page right away.
Right here, this team, we're building a family. We're building an organization that can compete for a long time. Look at the age on this team, the average age. People are gonna get upset, it happens, it's paintball. It happens. People are gonna get pissed off, stuff's not gonna go our way, shit's gonna go wrong all year long. But if we don't turn on each other, ever, and you know, if instead of getting in a fight with someone, if someone's doing something wrong, just calmly pull them aside and listen to each other, all right? Everyone here is equal. And again, the only way we're gonna do this shit is if we do it together. No excuses all year long. We put in the work, so there's no reason for an excuse, all right? Take shit, boys. Team on three. 1, 2, 3. Team!
Time to go to work.
Let's go now.
Hey, let's go, boys.
I don't know if it was just first match jitters or what it was. Honestly, I think it was we just came out flat. Ultimately, Vicious was playing really good. They were shooting people off the break and we weren't, so they took a lot of momentum.
Hey, there's so much time, guys. Hey, big boy paint now. It's got to go, okay? We have to go.
It went up 5 points against us right away, but it was kind of like one of those matches where you're losing 1 or 2 bodies quick and you're just kind of scurrying, trying to get out wide just to get that control back, but it just happens so quick.
Go, boys. Come on, let's go. Plenty of time. Shit ton of time. Ironman paintball like that, baby, all day, right?
I saw the X move in the middle of the field. I saw the opening and I shot him, ran through, and then the guns were just split looking at the tapes, so I was able to just shoot the last 2 guys.
Major! It's a gift, boys, right here, right now, right? Go! Hey, Major, and let's go to work.
We ended up just not being able to capitalize. They shot us off the break and just closed out the game on us.
That's a fucking terrible game.
Fucking terrible. Every time I play them, I feel like we should beat them, but they always give us that surprise loss. You know, they did it to us last year and they did it to us this year. They were playing well, straight up.
Dynasty, I would say they're probably our biggest rival team. I think we played them in every tournament in the last year and a half. There's always that extra feeling of you don't want to lose against them, and I know that they feel the same way against us. We came out focused. Everyone kind of dialed in those first 2 points and won them pretty convincingly.
They started early too and shot me. That wasn't cool. Dude, they started early and shot me too. Who? They did. I shot Ryan. We all started early.
If anything's a momentum killer, that definitely was. Everyone went off the wrong horn, and it just worked out that they had more people alive after the mix-up. You know, that just evens the game up right there again.
minor for overshooting it. Hey, Derek, I'm on 4 on 4. Who got the minor? I did for the bottom of my tank, man.
We started out going up 2-0, and then they, of course, adjusted. Dynasty does that well, and they scored 4 unanswered points.
Just like in every match that we play against Dynasty, you know, they'll go up a couple points, we'll come back. It's just, you know, a punch for punch game. It ended up being, I think, a 3-on-3. Cece was over on the Dorito side. Frazier ended up filling the snake. And then Cece just made a really good move down the Dorito side, shot a player on Dynasty in the corner, stayed alive, and as soon as I saw that, I realized that Alex was alone in the snake and just made the move on him, and everything kind of worked out. But Cece making that run definitely opened up the game for us.
It's on, boys. It's on.
Okay, let's get ready, boys. Let's get ready.
Hey, line up.
Cece, you go again?
Hey, A-Rod, Danny, Cece, Marcelo.
A-Rod, turn.
Oliver went up the center, and we didn't do a good job of relaying it across the field. Oliver just had really good timing, and I think that was definitely the turning point in that match.
That was a lack of communication at that point, and that clearly showed it right there. So now they tied it 5-5. And I remember the last 2 points, we also had those points. And again, just communication was lacking, and they just shot us out of our bunkers like idiots because we didn't know exactly where they were at, what the G count was, just little details.
We're at that point. I dove right in. Yeah, I asked you. Corners only?
I said yes. I didn't know. I didn't know. I said you said, is there corners only? I'm yes. I don't know what else there is.
I didn't hear. I don't know.
I said
our communication is fucking terrible, guys.
I don't know who shot me, to be honest. I think it had to be Snake.
Because that is the worst communication I've ever heard in those 2 games.
I don't think anybody goes into a tournament expecting to go 0-2 the first day. So after we did, it was kind of bittersweet because we knew that we blew it against Vicious. That was just, we kind of knew exactly how we messed up. I think we played really well in the Dynasty match. It's just small things in that match that is the reason why we lost.
What's the worst case scenario it could be? 0-2, right? So what do we do about it? What do we do about it as men and brothers? A couple little mistakes, a couple communication breakdowns, right? Hey, are they a better team than us? No. That game they were. Yeah. Because you know why? They play more as a team. You said it, individual play.
Yep.
And that's why we lost that game. We fixed the leaks, and tomorrow we blow everybody off this field. Okay? Let's go. We fix our fucking leaks, and we go blow. Hey, listen to me. We're far from out of it, but you know what? We win both tomorrow, we have a shot. And that's all we can fucking do now.
Yep.
Right? That's all we can fucking do.
1, 2, 3, 2!
Cece.
Everyone kind of knew that, you know, yesterday was yesterday. We just got to forget it, and we got to go out and show who we are, because we definitely deserve to be in this division, and we got to come out swinging.
When your fucking back's against the wall, what the fuck do you do? Fight! You fucking throw punches, right? You fucking throw punches at that motherfucker. Hey, what do? We throw punches. Hey, what do we do?
Throw punches.
What do we do?
Throw punches.
What do we do?
You know, I was just thinking to myself, man, what can I say, or, you know, what can we do to get ourselves up for this next match, you know? I thought back to my divisional days. We had a chant called Throw Punches. Just felt right in the moment.
What do we do? What do we do? Throw punches! Iron Man! Iron! Iron!
Hey, fuckers, this is it right here.
Hey, that's all that matters. Family,
one team. Go! Feel that shit. 1, 2, 3, team! First shot, hit him in the back. If the next one's hitting in the head, you're gonna have trouble. Please, keep it so. Yeah.
Same story as last year, underperforming. So tired of it, so nothing needed to be said. We came out pretty hot.
What? I shot the corner.
I think think it was a long one-on-one point with Marcelo, and they were snapping back and forth.
There he goes. The perfect timing. Yeah! Get up, motherfucker. There you go, Mark.
Marcelo went in?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Composure. We're never too high, we're never too low. We're always there. Family, let's go.
Get that team.
Hey, keep fighting on me! Hey, let's get it, kid!
Something that long, whoever comes out on top is just, he's gonna cruise with the momentum, and with Marcelo pulling it out, it helped us have that much more confidence going into the rest of the match.
I heard Snake get hot right away. I know how Thomas plays, he's aggressive like me. I crawled extremely fast. I wrapped around, caught him mid-crawl, and then surprised the rest of the guys on the Dorito side and shot him in the pack. They didn't really have an answer for that one.
Yeah, there you go, boys. There you go.
So John ended up getting a major penalty. He got shot under the tank and didn't realize he was hit, so we ended up getting a major, which, you know, that really opened the door for them to kind of come back.
Hey, a ton of time left, man. We gotta go to work.
Shoot paint, boys, shoot paint. They're gonna be coming everywhere. Keep on your guns, let's go.
Next point after John gets a major, Ryan Moorhead on heat follows up with a minor, gave us a gift. Toke definitely was trying to go race to go bunker that guy in the Snake. He didn't get to him, he's got to work on his sprints.
They ended up conceding to, you know, save time on our penalty. The next point, they came out really strong on the break, ended up shooting 2 of us, and LJ ended up running down Marcelo and giving it to him.
Oh! Wow, really? Hey, you guys want to give me a warning for that? You better give him a warning for that or I'm going for it.
Earlier in the match, Marcelo put it on LJ, so LJ was looking to get some payback, sprints and goes and bunkers Marcelo, put some heat on him.
They were starting to come back, so they were getting pumped up, and then all of a sudden, Sam ended up having a dirty hang. I think that kind of killed everything for them.
I took off when A-Rod.
I know, we all took off.
Definitely after that match, it wasn't really a surprise, but it's just more of a reassurance that we can play even better, but we're starting to play to our potential.
Hey, not too high, not too low, and we always attack. We always attack. We are going to play a pressure on every person and every team out here, and eventually, shit's going to go fall our way, and we're going to fucking crush everybody at these events. Right? Right?
Hey, you fuckers.
One team.
Hey, you fuckers ready for a bloodbath? This next match is gonna be fucking great.
Come on.
Bloody knuckles, baby.
Team on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh shit! 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 What do we do? Iron! Did we lose both of our snake guys on the break?
Yeah. No, I got in, but I fucked.
Okay, but you died right now. Corner, we're not running over there anymore. We said if the guns go on, Sosa's been on all tournament, fuck running there.
Running.
Yeah.
2 heavy guns that way.
Yeah, let's go, boys.
Other than Vicious, they were the first team to really lock in on their lanes and shoot us off the break going wide on that Snake side, so we had to readjust and just try to get 5 bodies alive. And once we did adjust and go short against them, it started to work.
were doing a good job of landing their wide person on the snake. So they decided not to run out wide, they just stopped at that first Aztec. And with them doing that, it allowed me to go up through the middle.
Way to be, man. Hey, stand still. Hey, Ironmen, you guys are fucking awesome.
No, can you go again?
Yeah.
Hey,
Big on penalty.
51 seconds on the major, guys. 51 seconds left. Hey, blow it, blow it, blow it, blow it, blow it.
Shut up. Shut up. Okay, but they're in the box.
As he's thinking about conceding the point, their last guy, for some reason, decides to just run through thinking our guy's on the Dorito side. Comes to go stick nobody. Brandon goes and hangs the flag. We win that point. So they kind of gave us that point, honestly.
We won it. Yeah. Sorry, Pax. I know. Just I was excited.
I'm right here, baby. I'm right here.
Hey, sorry.
I heard my coach said he was coming literally 2 steps out of his bunker, and I had already been shooting a stream one-handed, and he'd ran through it, and I stopped as soon as he put a ball on me, but refs saw it different. What are you gonna do? You gotta deal with it. I like that this new rule, at least, when you get a penalty, you don't have to serve it. Somebody else on your team does, and I feel so bad for CC, because I literally think he served 90% of our penalties.
I didn't spin, I had him on the one-handed down the tape. It's gonna look stupid on the website.
Minor comes off and we still got a fucking major.
Minute 20 on the major. Don't let 2 turn to 4, okay? Right. We know that. Do not let 2 turn to 4. We turn this around right now, okay? 4 to 4. Let's go. 13 minutes left.
Penalty birds were out in full effect, and Marcelo got a minor, they got a major, just weirdness and just penalties flying everywhere.
Boys!
Comes off. We're gonna start 5 on 4. Concede it. Hey, we're 5 on 4 now.
Ironmen, you gotta want this shit. You gotta fight.
I got shot in the hopper. I didn't fucking feel it. Hey, it's 5 on 4. Yes, I got it. Hey, we're up above.
Me, Danny. Let's play with 5 guys. Yeah, boys, let's go. Fuck, man. Go.
Okay.
Shanner. No, shot 2 points
center.
quick. Yeah. Light up and let's go.
We can get 2 points back real fast here, boys. Come on.
I see Shane just take off down the center of the field, hoping that he's gonna do something brilliant. So he actually ends up coming through, bunkering out their center tower guy, and he tried to switch his gun from his left hand to his right, but in the same process his gun like slipped, he said, but he was able to get a shot off on him. Took those 2 guys out. Now there was only 2 left. We ended up shooting the last 2 guys out. Definitely a momentum swinger, because at that point now we were only down 1 point.
I should have had 3. My gun fell out of my hand. Out of the way.
Hey, out of the way, Shane.
I should have had 3 of them. My gun fell out.
After we saw Shane get jiggy, it's just like, shit, man. We can't let him down. We can't let each other down. We gotta win this. At this point, we're down 5-6. This was to tie the game. Carl just comes down the tape side, trying to come get me. I shoot him literally his first 2 steps out of his bunker. So I just went highway on the last guy in the snake race, took him out, completely forgot that they had a penalty and that the guy was coming out of the box. By the time I turned around, he was running out. Thank God he wasn't looking at me. I just pulled my gun up, blasted him, tied it up 6-6.
Let's go, boys! Hey, right!
Get
fuck! Come on!
Let's go, baby. It just felt like everything was firing on all cylinders, and it was, you know, it was a great thing. Team just came together and played how we're supposed to play.
Guys, it was 4-6. Yeah. With penalties and everything. This team has fucking heart. That's what I like to see. That's fight. That's what's going to bring us to the next level.
Guys, the difference today is we worked as a team, we worked as brothers, right?
Yeah.
Communication, pairs, and attacking together and working together. That's the difference today,
And
right?
we never, ever, ever gave up.
I love you guys.
Love you guys, man. Seriously, hey, we did what we needed to do today. Now we see where the cards fall.
Yeah, that's what we can do,
Whatever
right?
happens, man, this team took a big step.
What happens?
First
We're all
tournament.
brothers.
That's right.
Like I said, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon.
Hey, if we
Okay?
made it or not,
It
came
doesn't
out of this
matter.
bitch positive.
It doesn't. For me, it's a win because you know what? Like I said, the team that came into Dallas, by the time we get to World Cup, we're gonna fucking stomp them.
Hey, we showed up as pros today.
Exactly.
We got team on 3. 1, 2, 3, 10!
Let's hear it. That's how a real wolf owl is, little Brandon. You take notes.
I kind of reviewed some of the questions, so. And I'm on that pre-workout, so I'm talking correct right now, you feel me?
When Paxton shot the pod kid coming out, that was the best moment of that event.
You guys don't know what fucking Chick-fil-A is? I'll take you. I'll take you there.
You'll take me?
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. And he doesn't know what it is either.
Even if California's shooting at me, I'm gonna make it in. He won't shoot me. So it really, it's
These hoes ain't loyal. What's the next question?
Reached out